Breadcrumbs. Eat safely and leave a trail behind. Now, just to sort of jump in here, really the goal of this solution was to help restaurants and businesses stay safe during these sort of uncertain times with COVID-19. And the problem we're sort of seeing is really the correlation between restaurants reopening and COVID cases. As restaurants and businesses start to open again, there's a chance of COVID cases going up. And this chart to the left shows us that, really as restaurants, businesses started to spike up again, we sort of saw a huge increase, at least in the United States, in the next following weeks in terms of cases reported, cases happening. So this is really where Breadcrumbs sort of comes in. This is where we allow restaurants to stay open with confidence so they can reduce the numbers of COVID cases through a lightweight yet thorough contact tracing solution that helps them protect their customers, their employees, and also helps them take the proper steps to create a safe environment through sanitizing their businesses. So who's the team that sort of helped build this? There's Nicole, myself, Andrew Van Beek, Renee Diaz, and Daniel Mitchell are all sort of the team that came together to build this solution as well as sort of think through some things. So really how it works is, really a straightforward process. A customer walks into the restaurant, whether they're going to order out or they're going to sit at a table, all they have to do is present the Breadcrumbs QR code. A restaurant employee in step 2 then scans the QR code for contact tracing. So it's an instant check-in, and then the restaurant's owner can actually keep track of all their customers that have actually logged in. Now the key point is this is anonymous. So we're not saying like, my name's Andrew Van Beek at XYZ Gmail. It's more that it's a unique ID for that user's device that we can allow them to keep their anonymous profile, but also keep tabs of their COVID status, so we can protect our own employees as well as other restaurant goers. The customer can then report, again anonymously, that they have COVID, and the business owner can notify their staff that we're working that day and working in that table area to properly sanitize the dining areas. So with that being said, let's sort of jump into a demonstration. So what I can sort of do here is, as a business, I can log in and register my business to start using Breadcrumbs. So when I hit register, this is actually going to create a session for me. So when I actually log into this admin console, I can now see all my tables at Deep Dish Pizza. But wait a minute, I don't have any tables yet, so why don't I add them? So here, I'm going to add some tables here. So let's have, just table 1. Can have, let's say 4 people here. Table 2 can have 3. And then table 3 can have 4 people. Now, if we take a look at, some of these tables, it's actually going to be, very underwhelming. We don't have any customers really logging in yet. But let's just say a customer really does log in and they present an app to one of my employees. So before my customers can actually come in, though, I'm going to want to log in as an employee. Right, so I'm going to log in as Andrew Pizza here. And I can see that I'm now logged in, and you'll notice it's actually picking up the tables that I as a restaurant just created. So that means my customer can come in and just display the QR code, and I as a restaurant employee can now just scan that code. So we just registered that user, great. And they should actually be in table 1. So as an admin, maybe I can actually see that now. So if I actually take a look, we can sort of see, hey, the last time this user visited with an anonymous ID, it was Monday, August 24th at this time. That's great. And then what we're going to test now, though, is what if that user just reports they have COVID? So we're going to let the end user know, or the customer really, hey, thanks for telling us, take care of yourself, make sure to put yourself in quarantine. But also at the same time, we should also get an email to the business that really notifies us, hey, wait a minute, we actually have a customer that actually does have COVID. And this email is super useful because it tells me, hey, I have this customer, again, it's anonymous, they've been diagnosed with COVID-19, and they were sitting at the table named table 1, and the exact time they visited was on the 24th at this timestamp. So now we can notify our staff, we can clean table 1, and then we can also check for other users that really came into that vicinity. And this is really how simple and lightweight Breadcrumbs is. So with that, I would just like to say thanks for watching.